Chapter 5 has one book assignment and one worksheet. Otherwise, you'll be online for the quiz and the test. So this week, we're going to cover 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. Thursday, we're going to do a practice. Friday, we're going to do a quiz. Then we'll continue into, there's 5.4, 5.5, and 5.6. But most of those we spent 2 days on. I think all of those we spend 2 days on. So right now, actually, if I open this up, I believe I have your test scheduled for the Friday before Christmas break. You have a quiz this Friday. Next week, we'll go through 5.4 and 5.5. The following week, we'll cover 5.6. Right now, I have, pending any changes, your test for chapter 5 on Friday, the 17th. I have an in-class activity plan for us the next week with those 3 days. Then just to give you guys a heads up, after Christmas break, we have a full week and a full week till the end of the quarter. I would project right now that your semester test will be on Wednesday the 12th, okay, of January, because the semester really ends on the 14th. So what I would project is we'll do it on Wednesday the 12th. That way I don't let people aren't traveling for athletics. That's why we always pick a Wednesday. But that leaves us that entire week back and the 2 days. So really 7 school days that you will get the entire time to study. I'll get it all set up for you and you'll get the entire time to study. So that's always people's biggest fear is, oh my gosh, what if I don't have anything to study? Oh no, I will provide you ample things to study. So just so you guys kind of know where you're headed. Cool? Jackson? Enough. Do you guys know what the saying clear as mud means?
Yes.
I said that earlier to a group and they're like, what does that mean? So I was just curious if you did. Yes, meaning it doesn't make sense, really. All right, let's take some notes. Let me get you a note sheet here. Does my forehead say idiot? He doesn't get it. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to deal with linear inequality. So these are considered or called open sentences. So instead of an equal sign, you're going to have inequality symbols. My question is, what is this symbol? Less than. This one is greater than. This one is less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. And I'm going to pick on Meg here, not really pick on her, but I saw right away when I highlighted that first one, the first thing she did was go like this. The easiest thing to remember is your less than really looks like an L, yes? I still do it, no matter how, I've been teaching this for 13 years and I still do it. Okay, so just to remember that when you read an answer out loud or as you're reading it to work with it, less than points to the left also looks like a tipped L, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. They are significant. So today we're going to solve them by addition and subtraction. You treat that inequality symbol just like you do the equal sign. Now, I wouldn't put a slash through it like we do the equal sign just so you lose that, but you really should line everything up with that inequality symbol. So if I want to get x by itself, what should I do? Add 12 to both sides. So x is greater than or equal to 20. Somebody tell me a value of x that would be true. 20, 22, 90, 574.39826. Okay. If you wanted to signify this or show your answer on a number line, which you will have to do, they'll say graph this. What do you think is the most important number that we're dealing with right now? 20. So let's just put 20 in the middle. Now, I have a greater than or equal to, which means my dot at 20 is closed because it includes the equal to. And I need to shade whatever side of 20 is true. X is greater than 20. Which side is greater than 20? The left or the right? The right. So if you were going to accurately graph this, you need a closed circle at 20 and shade to the right. Because any number in that shaded region would make a true statement. Go to the right. 22 is greater than m minus 8. To solve for m, add 8 to both sides. You end up with 30 is greater than m. Draw your number line. Guess what our most important number is? 30. Open or close circle? Open because it's just greater than. Now, 30 is greater than m. So what is m? Less than 30. So which side of 30 are you shading? The left or the right? The left. So many people never figure this out and they just guess. And I'm going to tell you, on 5-4 and 5-5, it gets really hard if you don't understand why you shade the way you do. And if you're ever wondering, pick a number and plug it in. Say you pick 0. 0's to the left of 30, correct? 30 is greater than 0. Is that true or false? That's true. I need to shade that direction. Oops, I guess I jumped ahead already in the graphing portion of this. How do I solve m plus 19 is greater than 56? Subtract 19. M is greater than 37. Is that right? Double check my math there. 5 carry the 1, 16 minus 9, 37. Okay. Number line, most important number, 37. Shade it on your own once. Give you a second here. M is greater than 37. Open or closed? Open. Shade to the left, shade to the right. To the right. To the right. P plus 8 is less than or equal to 18. I should subtract 8. P is less than or equal to 10. Most important number? Take a minute to graph that on your own. Shade it correctly. The nice thing about Alex, it'll already have the number line there for you. Open or closed? Shade to the left or shade to the right? Left. Left. It's closed when it's equal to. It doesn't matter less than or greater than. It's closed if you're equal to. Good question. Now, I really want to do these, flip this over. I really want to do these in like one step. Okay? So if I want to do this in one step and I have 3a plus 6 is less than or equal to 4a, what should I do? Subtract what? Subtract 3a. You cannot multiply or divide until your a's are all together. Why should I not move 4a? Because then there's nothing left over there, right? You empty out that whole side of the inequality. You end up with, very good. We graph this, most important number, 6. Open or closed? Shade left or right? Right? Left. Left or right? Right. How do you know A is bigger than 6?
Because it tells you A is equal.
Okay, that is one way to think of it. That greater than symbol is eating the A, right? Which means A is bigger. Which is the bigger side of 6? To the right. The other thing is pick a number. I always like to pick 0 because it's easy to work with, right? 6 is less than or equal to 0. That's false. So that means don't shade where 0 is. So if I pick a number over here, 10. 6 is less than or equal to 10. That would be true. So that means I need to shade over that number.
So then how could it be 10 if it was the less than or equal? Wouldn't it just be less than?
Or means it doesn't have to be equal to, but it could be. Less than or equal to. Only has to have one be true. Okay? So a few key phrases that you will need to know. Less than or fewer than. Greater than or more than. Those ones people pretty well get. It's these last two that sometimes throw a curveball. At most, no more than or less than or equal to. Means less than or equal to. Greater than or equal to could be at least, no less than, or greater than or equal to. So you really have to pay attention to what they're talking about and what phrase they use. No, I just decided to waste your time and give you a random example problem for nothing. Felipe needs for the temperature of his leopard gecko's basking spot to be at least 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Currently, the basking spot is 62.5. How much warmer does the basking spot need to be? Currently, how warm is it? 62.5. It says it's going to get warmer. Am I adding or subtracting? How much am I adding? And don't tell me the answer. That'd be your X. That'd be your unknown, yes? Needs to be greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to.
Greater than or equal to. Oh, it says at least. Warmer means it's going. At least.
Warmer does not indicate which symbol you need. Warmer tells you that you need to add.
At least.
Okay. His basking spot needs to be at least 82 degrees. This right here is representing the basking spot. If you're basking in the sun, you're laying in the sun, enjoying the warmth, laying out at the pool. Needs to be at least 82. Could it be less than 82? Could it be more than 82? Yes. Could it be equal to? Yes. 82 degrees. I'm not worried about you solving it. Most importantly, I'm worried about you writing it. 62.5 plus X needs to be more than or equal to 82. Again, those keywords, at least, at most, no more than, no less than, but also just stopping and sometimes like stopping and think like, do I want this to be more than 82, less than 82, right on 82? Okay. Some of your online today, they're just going to give you an inequality like 6 is less than X, and they're going to ask you to graph. You don't have to write that down, okay? But if you have to do any type of solving, adding, or subtracting either side, please do so. I have lots of work paper in the back. The rest of the hour is yours to work.